So we do drive a van. Everybody always asks, what kind of car do y'all drive?
Yeah.
So we drive a van with
Yeah,
12 passengers.
Yeah, we have a few vehicles. Like when we started off, we started with
Suburban.
it was a Suburban.
Yep.
No, we started off with a Cherokee.
Well,
A Jeep Cherokee.
So that was with 3 kids, 3 children?
4 children.
3, yep.
Then we moved up to an Expedition. And then we moved up to the Suburban, which we still have some of our children driving.
Which that will seat 9.
Yes,
Yeah.
if somebody sits in the front with you, it'll seat 9.
Which that was so. You remember going to taking long trips and having a child in the front. They had 1 foot in my side, 1 foot in your side.
Oh, that didn't last long. That's when we got the van.
Yeah, 'cause
remember,
we're like,
listen to your wife.
Yeah.
When we had the 8th, I said, "Babe, I think we're gonna need a van."
A van, yeah.
I'm not getting no van right now. We gonna sit up in the front. I said, "Sweetie, I have a double stroller. I can't put groceries in the car. Like we are stuffed in here." I said, "Okay, I'm gonna let Reggie do his thing." I think after 2 months, you was like, "Move," and I think that night you said, "Babe, how far are you willing to look for a van?"
Yeah.
And we drove to Chicago. I think it was 2 weeks later to go get our van.
I tell you what, I was never that van. I was never a van
Me
dad.
either. But you got to do what you got to do.
But I'm gonna tell you something. I will always keep that van in our driveway because it's easy to drive. It's great for travel.
Yeah.
And then you got children, you got grandchildren coming over. So
you can stand up in it.
I mean,
walk to the back and get the baby.
And people recognize us. They're like, "Hey, I saw the van driving it." So it's like people know it's hard for us to hide when we're driving a van. But but they also ask, "How do y'all eat out?"
I think that just came as the finances increased.
Yeah.
When we had 1 and 2 children at the time, you definitely couldn't afford to eat out because your children, you get them a kids meal, or we would get, I think up to 5 children, when we would go out to eat, we would actually split their meals.
Yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, we did.
Like we would split their plates. So if it was 5 or 6 of us, we would split their plates. And then as they started getting older, it was like, "Dog."
Can't split them.
Oh, it was sometimes I'm like, "Oh, this is for 10 and under. We have a 12-year-old. You are 10 today. Do you understand me?" But I'm not.
You are 10 today.
You are 10 today. Yeah. So
slide them right underneath that kid's meal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we eat out when the budget allow, we eat out.
Yeah.
Sometimes I do feel like we eat out too much. Like there are days where we're so busy.
We're running.
And I'm like, we got to eat out today. And I'm like, do y'all want to eat out and spend over $100, or do y'all want to eat dinner late and let me get home and cook?
Yeah.
So, yeah. The eating out is optional. That doesn't have to.
Right.
We don't have to do that.
But that's one of those things where we've always tried to budget. We've followed some great folks that were really inspirational for us, and so it helped us focus on debt and getting out of debt.
Yeah.
And it helped us with developing our envelope system, and that's something that we've always tried to focus on, just living on a budget and just knowing what we're going to spend and how we're going to manage our finances that way. So
yeah, we took that on really early.
Yeah.
I think by the time we had our second child, we were just like, this is the budget and we're sticking to it.
But when it comes to the finances, the Lord has just always provided for us.
Oh yeah, I feel like every time the family increases, I feel like the finances increase miraculously.
Yeah. Thankfully.
Yeah.
I mean, because it is a lot. I mean, even healthcare expenses. I have to make sure that I have you and the children covered, and so I just pay that bill. But the Lord has blessed us to be able to do that. But just the increase in the finances has just always been a blessing, and I am thankful for it because everybody likes to eat 3 to 5 times a day.
Yeah.
And they still like to do stuff, and we still have a lifestyle that we're trying to live, and make sure the kids can be a part of their sports and things like that.